action.
Yeah, I mean it was cut and dry. It was black and white. There was no gray area, and I just think that's important because that goes back to my point about saying how you can play free because you know what's supposed to happen and what you're supposed to do, and if they get you a certain way, then just react and play football. Like don't overcomplex things that don't need to be more complex than they need to be.
Yeah.
So
how will Al, the defensive coordinator, be different than the linebacker coach? Do you think?
Then the
Defensive coordinator versus being a linebacker coach.
How will he be different?
Yeah.
I guess I'll find out. I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna be his same self that I knew him as a coach. I think it's just now he's more worried about the bigger picture than just his position group. He's obviously still has that linebacker background in him, and he's going to have his little says in our defense with how he wants us to do things, just because he's naturally a linebackers coach. But I think just him as a coordinator, he's coached offense too, which I feel like is really good because you can be a play ahead of a play in terms of like if we're going to play something this way, like he's going to be ahead of how they might adjust to it, and then what we're going to adjust to off of that. And so I just feel like he's going to be good for us, fresh start, and just be able to do things a little bit different way than maybe we had in the past. I think it's going to be good for us as a defense. So,
what about adding two linebackers and what he plans to do up front and the way he talked a lot about during the draft, moving pieces on the chessboard? Mm-hmm. Are you anticipating him moving pieces around quite a bit?
Yeah, here and there. Just depends on the scheme, and honestly depends on who we're playing and what kind of defenses you want to throw at them.